Hello and welcome to Warsword Conquest. We're going to be playing an Orc today, rocky terrain, a Shaman, and a Prophet. There we go. And personal revenge, or whatever you want to do, really, on that last one. Anyway, we're going to be calling him Orca. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Don't even get me started on this name. Anyway, we're going to be going for a huge amount of magic control, magic power, and all this wonderful stuff here, and then we'll put a point into pathfinding, I guess. That's probably going to be something that we really do want to go for. This is going to be an Orc Shaman. Yes, an Orc Shaman. I know. I'm not sure how well this is going to really go because I've never actually created an Orc before, but I can only hope that this is going to go well. I'm going to go into the castle straight away because I actually want to go and speak to the Lord. Alright, so I basically took a quest from the previous guy, and that was to bring a message to this one, and obviously that's not exactly great. However, this has now led us to a hideout mission, which is obviously one of the best things that we can do. I have no idea what kind of what kind of things I actually have. Alright, we got an Orc axe here and an Orc chopper. We got an Orc chopper, don't we? And we actually start with a healing potion, which is quite funny. So what we're going to do very quickly here is just go straight on in and sell the fur, because we're actually going to need that to be able to pay our wages, because we actually start with 0. Yes, we start with absolutely 0 in gold, which is quite funny. Alright, so destroy the bandit lair. Find and destroy the goblin camp. Okay, where is the goblin camp? I would have no idea. I have no idea where it is. I can only hope that it is somewhere around here, maybe. Oh dear. Alright, so it looks like I found it. Now, what's really kind of bad about this, though, is that I did end up losing my troops. Mostly because I got myself taken prisoner because I misclicked surrender instead of attack, and it was a bunch of chaos dwarves, so I actually have no idea whether we would have been able to achieve victory anyway, but we're going to try our best here, because let's face it, it is just a goblin hideout. It shouldn't be that difficult, or at least I hope so, and we'll see how it goes, because they're probably going to have a bunch of ranged... oh no. Yeah, they're going to have a bunch of ranged abilities, aren't they? I don't know. Maybe it's going to be okay. Who knows? Who knows? All right, let's see what happens. Okay, so far it's not too bad. Oh, okay. It's a little bit. Oh, it's a little bit dicey. A little bit dicey, I gotta say. A little bit dicey, but we're okay so far. Okay, be careful. Be careful. Get him. Get him. Okay, come on now. Nice. Okay, so actually not even terrible right now, which is quite surprising, to be honest. I actually thought that I would have huge issues. I don't even have Ignore Pain, right? No. I think a lot of the orcs do have Ignore Pain straight away, basically, but I don't think player characters have Ignore Pain, so that's obviously, you know, a bit of an issue. Yeah, so basically what you got to do also, I don't know whether you realize that already, just from seeing this first initial couple of fights from me right here, but you have to aim really low with an orc model to actually be able to make them hit, because obviously they're really big, right? And so if you aim lower than your actual opponent, especially when it comes to small enemies, I'm not entirely sure if it's the same thing when it comes to regular enemies, but as you see here, if I aim all the way down to basically into the ground, then you're going to be able to hit pretty much all the time. That's what I've seen so far from just literally me fighting those couple of goblins. Because as I say, I haven't actually made an orc beforehand. And look at this, we're actually almost done. I've only got one more goblin to fight, and then we are going to be victorious. And we also advanced to level 2 after killing that guy, and there you go. Alright, look at this. Exquisite date fruit for 1700. That is absolute insanity right there. Alright, so I'm just going to be basically getting absolutely every single thing that we can get our hands on here. I do have a little bit in inventory management. Okay, so now here's the problem. I am now I'm gonna need to make my way back to the guy that gave me the quest. I have no idea who it was, actually. Who was it? War Boss Grimgore. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, no, I'm staying next to this guy, please. I'm staying next to this guy. You better stay away from me. Thank you very much. Okay, where's the War Boss guy? That's not him. I'm gonna just go in here just to recruit some people because I can imagine I'm gonna have some issues. Okay, so we should be fine here. Yeah, we're absolutely fine here now. Okay, perfect. Right. So basically, all I wanted to do was just make it to the marketplace, just so that I could sell the most important goods, which is obviously this honey here, the cheap wine, and, well, not much else actually, just the beef and the pork and all that stuff, but everything else is basically negligible and isn't really going to sell for that much at all. So we could basically just go and do that. There you go, nice and easy, and we still have the grain remaining, but look at that, we just gained 3,600 gold, and you got to also bear in mind that we still haven't even handed in the quest. So that's going to make a huge difference to our coffers as well. And here is Oggy Boggy. Are you serious that I'm getting so lucky right now? That is so incredibly lucky. That is really, really lucky. I was not anticipating finding him this fast. I think that's hilarious, actually. And what? There's another one? Are you joking? I got another Orc companion immediately? And what about this guy? Mercenary Savage Orc Berserker. I'm actually wondering whether I should recruit this guy too, to be honest, but no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to go, you know, all out at the moment, because I think we're pretty good with these guys. I actually have no idea how they're going to do. Maybe they're going to do really, really badly, but I'm also going to be looking for some other people that can actually train our forces. I have no idea who's actually going to be really good for training orcs, because we're going to need someone that's evil, you know, quote-unquote evil, because we can't use anyone else in that regard. Okay, so where is this guy actually? He's between Iron Rock and Black Eye, or he was beforehand, but that was 2 days ago, and there's no way that he's going to be there anymore. Not in a million years. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just ask someone. Sure, I'll hunt down that guy. I have no idea who that fellow is, but I just said that because wait a minute. Wish to ask you something. Where is he? Warboss Grimgore. Where is he? He's between Snotlings Run and Barak Var. Okay, Snotlings Run, I know where that is. That's all the way down here. And Barak Var is over here. Okay, so they went this way. Good to know. I have no idea where this guy even gave me the quest. It's 30 days. Oh, and he's at Snotlings Run. Okay, that's actually a perfect coincidence. That's hilarious. Certainly wasn't expecting that. Ah, yes, so now we're going to get this situation, unfortunately. Yeah, we're now going to start getting murdered by Chaos Dwarves, and, yeah, well, maybe it would have been a good idea for me to actually recruit those Savage Orc Berserkers. Maybe they would have actually helped us out a great deal here, but I didn't really want to be paying a massive amount of cash every single week for them when I don't need to, potentially. Maybe. I don't know. Obviously, this guy is on a wolf. He's going to be very, very difficult for us to deal with, considering we're all just very slow, lumbering orcs at the moment. Oh, never mind. Apparently, wow, he was just... Wow, okay, never mind. all right, fine. The orcs are proving me wrong right now. They certainly are. Okay, so this Chaos Dwarf is actually in possession of some ranged troops as well. They actually have some ranged people. And I'm a little bit worried about dealing with this guy, but... Oh, never mind. He just died instantly. Alright. You know what's actually really funny about this? This guy right here, my character right now, he's not actually supposed to be a melee character. He is supposed to be a caster who is going to be using spells. And I'm literally just murdering Chaos Dwarf warriors like it's nothing in one hit. Yeah, that's quite funny. Anyway, there you go. 2 renown for us, and we got someone to take prisoner, I guess. I mean, it all helps, I suppose, right? It all helps. Anyway, let's just level these guys up. I have no idea what to expect from the troop trees either. So let's actually have a look at the orcs. Okay, so what do we want to go for? What do we actually want to go for? I don't know. I guess we'll just go for Black Orc Immortals. I can only assume that that's probably the best course of action to take. So we'll level them into Orc Boys. We'll level them into Orc Boys, eh? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea actually. So let's do that. Please don't attack me. Anyone else? Any other Chaos Dwarf slavers? Oh, the quest was concluded. Oh, okay, because this got this got looted. Okay. That's unfortunate, isn't it? Yeah, that's really bad, actually. I was very much hoping that we'd be able to, you know, utilize them a little bit. Ah, look at that. Ransom broker. That's actually really nice. I mean, it's 140 gold. Just paid for our new companion, I guess. That's kind of good. And this is another mercenary right here, isn't it? Yep, mercenary savage orc boy. Actually, that's not even a terrible hire, to be honest. I think that's actually not too bad. Let's just get some fruit here. There's nothing else going on, but I do know that they're probably going to be going over here, maybe. I actually have no idea where the orcs are going to be going. Chaos Dwarf Slavers, you're going to want to fight me, aren't you? Oh, you absolute imbeciles. These guys, really. Alright, so before we go and find the war boss, I thought it might make a lot of sense, considering this is going to be an Orc Shaman video slash miniseries or whatever. I thought, hey, you know what? Let's have a look at it. So this is the lore of the big war. Yeah, exactly. So what kind of spells can I mean, no offense, but this is literally the only school that we have. So Orc magic focuses on magic missile attacks and includes a unique missile that is easier to cast than others of its power level, but only affects enemy magic users. Orc magic also boasts some augmentations to speed up allied orcs, and one of the few spells which boosts the caster in combat. Alright, I guess we're gonna do that. I mean, there's literally nothing else, as far as I'm aware, right? Visit the Shaman's Guild? Yeah, I think that's probably it. So yeah, let's choose it. There we go. Alright, so now we can take a look and see. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we've got some really cool things right here. So as you can see, you got the Hand of Gork, which allows allies to gain increased speed, 30 to 90% increased speed. You also have the Gaze of Mork, which allows us to do massive damage. And we got this as well. Only allied orcs and goblins gain courage. Allies gain courage based on caster magic level. Mork save us. All magic effects are cancelled. Enemy casters lose mana in the next magic phase. Brain Burster. Yeah, Brain Burster sounds really damaging as well, by the way. Cooldown time 45 only. Caster gains increased damage, weapon speed, and a ward save. And then you got Edbutt. Yeah, and then we got Here We Go. Allied orcs increase their ignore pain threshold and gain increased weapon speed. This is literally the thing that I want. However, I'm going to have to take. I'm thinking I'm just going to go for Here We Go. I'll just go for Here We Go, and we'll go for Hand of Gork. I think that sounds really powerful too. I think I can cast all of this stuff, can't I? Apart from Mork Save Us, I can't really cast that. And Fists of Gork, I can't really do that either. Foot of Gork. Yeah, Foot of Gork is really powerful. It's an aura AoE damage. I mean, I have no idea what that means, but it has a cooldown time of 120 seconds, so it must be really strong. But otherwise, I think I'm probably just going to be taking... Yeah. I mean, I could take Brain Burster, but that's way too expensive. I don't have enough for that. So, Gaze of Mork, I think I'm probably going to take. That's it. There you go. And I can increase my magic resistance as well, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. Wait a minute. Is there anything I can purchase here? Yeah. So obviously they do have staves, and they have shaman armor and stuff like that. And obviously I want to try to get this stuff. Wait a minute. This is only 3? Are you joking? That's hilarious. Okay. Boom. There you go. That was very cheap. And there's also a helmet here as well, which is only 400. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Let's sell some of this stuff as well while I have the ability to do so. And, okay, fine. We're looking nice. We're actually looking pretty cool right now. And we got some of our people to level up too. Let's do that. There we go. Alright, so I still can't find the guy because he's literally, I don't even know where. It says that he's between Snotlings Run and Barrack Var. That was one day ago. Snotlings Run is over there. Barrack Var's over there. He could be down here. I'm going to try going down here. Ah, wait a minute. Doesn't seem like it. I'm going to speak to this guy and see where he is. Aha! Seems like I've actually caught up with him finally. Alright, there he is. War Boss Grimgore. And no, I don't want to go in there. I want to speak to this guy. Thank you very much. Okay, there we are. And look at the... Yes! Look at the amount of experience we just gained. It's amazing! And also 2,500 gold on top of that. Do you have any tasks for me? I am no... no, I'm not going to say that. I'm just going to say, I've come to offer you... No, you've yet to show yourself. Yeah, technically, I don't even have to... I don't even have to become a vassal or a mercenary with this character, I don't think. I think I can probably progress by myself without doing that. Anyway, this guy is pretty clearly an archer, but I'm kind of wondering whether I should get him a gun. I feel like maybe getting him a gun would probably be the most fun for him. So I'm just going to get him a point in Weapon Master here. And Oggy Boggy, obviously, as we know, is going to be our medic. So we're just going to get him a bunch of surgery, first aid, wound treatment, and so on. And it would probably be a good idea for us to get probably pathfinding with him, but I'm also the pathfinder, so I'm probably just going to leave it at that. I'm probably just going to be the pathfinder for the group, and otherwise we'll just get him Iron Flesh just to make sure that he actually lives a little bit more, and we'll get him some firearm skill too. And these guys can obviously level up. And now I have the privilege of literally leveling up so many times. So what do I want to do? Well, it's pretty obvious. We're just going to go for intelligence, huge amounts here. Just go for that. And then we can even go for a massive amount of pathfinding. Look at how much pathfinding we have now. We have 5 in pathfinding, which is just incredible. I mean, I could have gone for something else, like maybe, you know what? Okay, fine. I'm going to be a little bit more, shall we say, sensible here. And we're going to go for 4 points in pathfinding and 1 point in inventory management. There you go. All right. That's a little bit more doable, isn't it? Yeah, a little bit more doable right there. A little bit more sensible. And there we have it. All right. So unfortunately, he doesn't want to give me any other quests. These guys are just giving me letter delivering quests, which is not exactly great, and I'm just going to make my way out of here because I don't really want to fight any of these really, really harsh enemies. But funnily enough, I don't really mind about that. Yeah, you know what? Let's go in against these Chaos Zealots because this is going to give me an opportunity to try out my spells. So let's give it a go, shall we? Okay, so Hand of Gork. What does that do again? I have no idea. Yes, I know. How do I switch spells, by the way? Oh, I forget how to switch spells. Oh, I'm an imbecile. Oh, no. How do I switch? Oh, I just used my healing potion. Oh, there it is. I found out how to do it. I just used my healing potion by mistake. Okay, Hand of Gork. Here we go. Gaze of Mork. Okay, so Hand of Gork is a buff, right? Yep. Augmented speed. Go, guys! Get him! I don't know whether they're gonna get him, but okay, sure. Here we go as well. There we go. Have augmented combat abilities and gain ignore pain. These guys are literally just gonna murder every single thing in sight, and I also have the ability to use my own magic missile here. This is gonna be a fun character. I can already see it. I can already see it because literally having the ability to just power up your forces and just basically not having to do much apart from that. I have no idea. Oh! Oh, that is so funny. Oh, that is so funny. Okay, yeah, so basically, this is like a little mini gun, as you can see. He's doing finger guns. He's doing finger guns at the enemies to be able to do damage. That's funny. Alright, I like that. That is really, really good. Okay, yeah, so we are otherwise fine, apart from the fact that I mistakenly used my healing potion, which is annoying, but, you know, apart from that, we're okay. But what's really cool is that if we do go into, for example, maybe a dungeon, I actually don't know how a dungeon's going to go with this character, because it's more of a kind of like supportish kind of character, but the thing is, if I find I'm not sure if there are any orc companions that are really, really strong, and I'm talking about really strong, like, you know, like a Thrud kind of character, you know what I mean? I have no idea whether they have anything like that. If they do, then that would obviously be fantastic, but yeah, you can also bear in mind, just let me know, you know, you can let me know if there is actually something like that, because that would be really, really powerful. Oh, actually, I completely, I missed these two. Oh, wow. That was a mistake on my part. Oh well, never mind. Okay, but there you go. We rectified it, I suppose. Anyway, I'm going to go into the castle here because I want to get more quests. Thank you very much. Hello there, sir. Are you serious that you don't need my help? Ah, no, no. You see, he wants to send me on a letter delivering quest. Of course. They all want to do that. Okay, I'm just going to speak to this guy. Do you have anything? Nope. Alright. There you go then. Alright, so we're going to do a dungeon. This is going to be tier 1. Obviously, here's the thing. I am a shaman, so I don't really have many direct damage abilities at the moment. I will probably be getting some super, super powerful ones later. I think there is a really big AoE that I can do. I think someone told me about that, so thank you very much for that. Otherwise, we're going to be taking in Zogzag, Dagog, and Ghostdryers into this dungeon. This is long, by the way. This is a long dungeon, so I'm not sure how well this is going to really go, but I can only hope that it's going to go well. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to tell every single person to go in here. I'm going to tell them to hold their fire, and we're just going to give them the buff that allows them to augment their speed, and hopefully they're not going to just get themselves killed instantly. That's kind of what I'm hoping, at least. And I will use Here We Go in just a second. Or not. Because my because my people are not very good, apparently. Okay. I was kind of hoping that they'd survive a little bit longer than the first 2 seconds, but I guess not. I guess they were just like, nope. They just noped all the way out of there, didn't they? Alright, well this is going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Huh. Yeah, this is going to be a huge problem. Oh, I have Ignore Pain right now. Oh, I buffed myself. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, I like that. That's very fun, isn't it? Oh, that's very fun. Okay, well, you can almost best bet that I am not going to be able to survive the remaining the remaining parts of this dungeon. Almost certainly not going to survive this, because I have to solo it myself, and these guys are really not... I mean, they're not something that a shaman can solo, right? Are they? I actually have no idea, but we're getting some really amazing loot. Look at that cheese. Wow, that cheese was a fine piece of cheese right there. Very good. Okay. Can you tell I'm being funny? Alright, yeah, so let's actually see what we can do here. Okay. Not bad so far. Not bad. I'm actually not too terrible at fighting as an orc, surprisingly enough. Who would have expected that? The funniest way to fight. Alright. Yeah, so Hand of Gork. Let's see, what else can I actually do here? I can do Gaze of Mork, can't I? That did not do anything. Okay, great. Okay, I've got superior reach as well, by the way, with this thing. So this is really nice, especially against the dwarves. Okay, here we go. Nice. Oh, I did some damage. Nice. Okay, I did some damage. Wow, that's hilarious. Okay, here we go. Gonna cast that. There we go. All right. Okay, yeah, apart from that, I think, I actually think we should just cast Here We Go every time, even though the Ignore Pain is not actually giving me any benefit whatsoever, as you can see, so maybe I literally just want to cast the other spell. What is it called? Hand of Gork. Yeah, maybe that's literally all I want to cast. Because that gives me speed. I'm actually not entirely sure if that gives me speed. I think it might just give my allies speed. So, yeah, that's obviously basically pointless then for me. But we are seemingly not doing too badly. Well, it probably would have been somewhat useful for me to have that healing potion now, eh? Yeah, that would have really made a lot of difference. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this, unfortunately, so just brace for disappointment. Brace for it, brace for it. Yeah, I mean, if only the ignore pain was actually working for me, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be. I'm going to look around for the chest. There is going to be one here. And it's a pretty easy level to find the chest on, or at least I hope it is. I hope it's not going to be, you know, in one of those really hard to see spaces. But hopefully, it is going to be easily seen. I mean, it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to interact with it, of course, because I am an orc, so it's going to be a bit a bit disconcerting for the height difference, obviously, than what I'm used to. But hopefully if I mouse over it, I should be able to find it. Pretty sure it's going to be in this next room. Oh no, a dwarf is in this next room. Oh, okay, hello. Thank you. No thanks. Okay, no, apparently it's not in here, that's for sure. I'm surprised that guy was waiting actually that long. And it's not in here? Really? Oh, okay. That's really strange, actually. I would have 100% assumed that it was in here. Alright, so I found the chest, and it was all the way back at the entrance. Well, this shouldn't be that difficult. I've already taken out a couple of them. They're not that damaging, but the problem is they have bows, and I don't have a shield. So I'm hopeful that I'll be able to kill this guy and then maybe pick up his. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I'm being shot from behind. Are you serious? How did... Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, no. I really wish I had healing. I really wish I had healing magic right now. Oh, ha, ha, ha. There we go. Whew. Okay, we made it. We made it. I mean, we haven't made it, because obviously I haven't actually finished the level, but I have looked around for the chest, I think, on this particular side. So hopefully, hopefully we'll be able to find it on the other side. Wow, this shield is awful, actually. This shield is absolutely terrible for me, and I am actually going to be... I mean, it's okay, I guess, for, you know, blocking melee attacks and things, I suppose, but... Oh, for projectiles? Oh, no, no. Not very good. Ooh, found the chest already. That was really fast. Okay, so we did get some goblin skull armor here. Not actually great. However, we are up against the Tomb Kings again, which is actually really good. If I can just sneak by a little bit here, I don't really want to get into too many battles, because obviously, let's face it, I am very low in HP, and it's probably ill-advised to do something like that. However, if I can... Oh dear. This is bad. This is bad. Bad news. Bad news for me. I'm gonna get attacked from behind in a moment. Possibly. Am I dead? Maybe. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. Ah! I tried. My literal companions let me down super hard there. I'm actually really sad about that, to be honest. I was really hoping that we'd be able to do something super cool there and actually do it, but I did get some chests. Unfortunately, the loot in said chests was really awful, and it just goes to show that generally, what would have been really good for me, I'm just going to sell this Orc Axe as well. It's just terrible. Absolutely terrible. But yeah, basically it just goes to show what you need to do. By the way, this Gaze of Mork, not very good. So I'm actually going to be selling that right now. And I will be going and visiting the Shaman's Guild. And I'm actually just going to see what else I can get here, because this seems really good. Brainbuster, I think, seems pretty fun. But I'm going to ask you, actually. I'm going to ask you, what do you think? Do you think Foot of Gork? I know Foot of Gork is really powerful. So maybe we want to go for that. Or Brainbuster. Either one of these. They seem pretty fun, so let me know what you think, and then I'll purchase that. And if we do another episode, you know, that's an if, obviously, because I don't know how fun this is to watch or whatever. But it would be kind of cool, at least in my opinion, to try for a little bit of time and see how strong my orcs can actually get, because I'm obviously going to be buffing them really, really hard in every single battle, and it's going to be, well, hopefully pretty cool to watch. Yeah, well, I guess we'll see. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.